I haven't slept since 2023. Story by Reddit user YouSatterDead. Part 8. Fast forward to 2023. I was co-owner of a small company. No more data entry. We had an office and 5 employees. My nickname still stuck around, but it was more or less sarcastic. I was no longer the guy who showed up at the end of it all. I was the first in line. I would plan my come-downs in a way that people never noticed. I had this reputation of working around the clock, and people just couldn't figure it out. I didn't share my secret with anyone. I figured there would be some serious consequences if those pills got in the wrong hands. My sister got a nice job at one of the local malls. One of the really big ones, not just any old mall. It was very well paid, and she could support herself more than enough. She ended up moving in with a guy, and I got a place of my own. I could finally take a step up and get myself something nice. I still spent time with Somyot. He was the only other person in the world that knew of the pills. He'd stopped taking them, though. He found them too distracting when it came to keeping a schedule. He was going steady with a lady named Wanwan, and he hated seeing her go to bed on her own. It was surprisingly sweet, and more pills for me, so win-win. In February of 2023, my sister got married. It was bad timing, since I had a huge project to work on at the time. So even with all my available time, it was still not enough. So I had to do something Somyot advised against. I had to keep going for 5 days straight. Just 2 days more than the ordinary 3, but still. Now, I didn't immediately notice anything. It worked just fine. But when I finally crashed, after almost a full week without sleep, I had the most awful nightmare of my life. Not only was I back there in that desolate space, I could feel it. The black sand creeping into my shoes. The howling of people in pain. I thought I heard gunfire too. What little vegetation lived there was twisted into a midnight blue, just like the blue sunflower on the cap of the bottle. But this time, there wasn't just something in the dark looking for me. No, it was hunting.
Like the story? Like, comment and share it for the next part.